Hey everybody. Think I'm ready to stream today. Just kind of scrolling through the Steam sale, summer sale. Not as exciting as I thought it would be. I picked up 2 games so far. Goes on to July 7th, I think, so might get a few more games before this is all over. We'll see. Ooh, Code Vein's only $12. But we're not here to talk about the Steam sale. We are here to play some 4-Job Fiesta. So I think we should do that. So this is now loading. So this is around the point, I think I'm going to go to Waltz Tower, get some dark matter, and get some turtle shells for my chemist. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're at the top of this, this is a reminder that all of this is for charity. We're going to be donating 100% of our Patreon funds for the month of June to charity. And 50% of that charity will go to the CCVI, the Children's Center for the Visually Impaired. And 50% will be going to the charity that the 4-Job Fiesta picked out, which is Planned Parenthood for America. So if you live in the United States... Hey, what's going on, Randall? If you live in the United States, you probably heard about the ruling that came out yesterday. So, at a time like this, I think it's critical that a charity like the Planned Parenthood Foundation of America, get some funding. So I'm more than happy to support that cause. And I know that we do have people that are that listen to the show that probably agree with yesterday's ruling. And I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to hate you if that's something that you prefer. But I understand why it happened. I understand in many cases maybe the decision yesterday was rather inevitable. But however you feel about the decision that came out yesterday, which is overturning Roe v. Wade, I'm not gonna jump around. I'm just gonna say it. There's no denying that the services that the Planned Parenthood Foundation for America does provide to women, and it's going to be something that many people are going to find that's needed for them, even if they don't get access to an abortion. So there's my piece. If you're not happy with that, there's not much more I'm going to be able to say to you, I guess. But that's kind of that's where I stand on it. I'm pretty sure Shane feels very similarly to that. Again, I don't speak for him, but I have a general feeling that that's how he feels about it. So there's that. So that's my feelings on it. We need to support these charities. We need to support people. We need to support women in the reproductive health care. And you can feel however you want about that. You can yell and scream at me, but that's how I think things should be. Just like you think things should be, I have the way I think things should be. I'm not going to hate you, but that's the way things should be. Yeah, I didn't know West Virginia was on the trigger list, which is actually kind of shocking, given its history. I mean, not now, but given its overall political history and stuff like that. I'm sure things are fun over there right now. But yeah, I know a lot of people are very upset for a moment. 1870s, we had a law in place. Yeah. And I guess they didn't rescind the law, so it just kind of comes back into effect. So places like West Virginia, You know, that they're Planned Parenthood does a lot more than provide for abortions. I know that's kind of how it's been portrayed to be, because they do provide the resources to get an abortion, but they do a lot more than that. So I ask you to consider, if you're on the fence of being a patron, even if you just want to be a patron for 1 month, and even if you're not totally for the decision, you don't care about these things, just remember that 50% is also going to the Children's Center for the Visually Impaired, which helps blind kids, which I don't think anyone can have an issue with. So there's that. Oh, wow. So it was an immediate change. Like, because I know some states have like 30 days. That's wild, man. I guess it was the same in I think it was Arkansas and Mississippi. But hey, man, you know, that's what happens when you have 49 years. I understand politics. I understand it's not going to be... You're never going to have optimal situations. But that's what happens when you have 49 years to write a law. Or 49 years to do something about it, and you do nothing. And you just rely on something that was essentially cobbled together with Scotch tape, Elmer's glue, and a bunch of popsicle sticks. And then you get upset that, you know, this happens. And it's okay to be upset. I'm not saying you shouldn't be upset, of course. But, you know, you look at a lot of other Supreme Court decisions over our history, and usually when the Supreme Court decision is made, there's legislation to back it up. There's never been legislation really to back this up. It's never been codified. So, yell and scream at the Supreme Court all you want. They might be going after a lot of stuff, but again, it's legislative. A lot of people like to point to the Supreme Court and say it's all the Supreme Court's fault. I know. Welcome to Politics with Chris from the Retro Hangover Podcast, a podcast about video games. So if I'm getting a little political, I apologize. I've always told people I love getting political, and now my politics are kind of coming out. And I always encourage people to freely engage in dialogue with me. I don't want to shut anybody down. But, you know, this is all legislative, man. Yeah, it is an off-day stream. You're right. You're right.